everyone, my name is Dolores and I'm a senior software engineer at Chartbeat. My coworker Adam and I are here to explain the architecture behind handling millions of A/B tests from our biggest clients and how we leverage Fastly products to make it happen. If you are not familiar with us, Chartbeat is a content intelligence platform for publishers. We empower our users to build loyal audiences with real-time and historical analytics across desktop, social, and mobile platforms. Our main goal as a company is to enable meaningful stories to thrive wherever they live. We currently serve 700 enterprise publishers in 70 countries. In our agenda for today, Adam is going to show you our headline and image testing tool and how our digital publishers interact with it. Then I will give you a brief explanation of how it works and how Fastly allows us to provide a reliable tool for millions of users.
Thanks, Dolores. Hey everyone, I'm Adam, a senior front-end engineer at Chartbeat. Glad to have the chance to speak with y'all. Let's dive straight into it. First, what is headline and image testing? Headline and image testing is one of Chartbeat's core products. It enables our customers, primarily online news publications, to optimize for audience engagement in real time. Basically, this is a tool that allows our client to rapidly A/B test headlines and images on their homepage to find what most captivates readers and encourages them to click and engage with an article. Rather than explain the tool in detail, I think it's easy to show you what it's all about. Let's take a look at an example use of testing. Let's see which headlines and images work best for the top story of today. The process is pretty straightforward. The user clicks on the article and can immediately modify the headline and image. And the test has begun. This is what a reader sees. When the reader navigates to the page, we seamlessly serve them one of the variants we just created. Behind the scenes, the site embeds our code on their home page. Our testing code requests a JSON test strategy that contains all variants, which our code uses to decide what to show the reader. We give each reader a unique ID and keep track of what variant they see and whether or not they click and read the article. If a variant has a higher click-through and engagement rate, we dynamically update our strategy to show the better headline and image to more and more users, further verifying our results and ensuring more readers go to the article in question. Now, Dolores will go over our algorithm in a little more detail.
Thank you, Adam. In general, when you create and run a headline or image test, as you saw in the demo, new visitors that come to your site are served one of the options, and we record which version people are clicking into the most. What's unique about our testing methodology is that it actually exploits the success of winning headlines and images by playing them more frequently as they prove to outperform other headline and images. Then the winning option is played permanently to your entire audience. Now, taking this as an example, imagine that you are running an experiment with 3 headlines, A, B, and C. When this test starts, every variant starts with the equally divided percentage of being the best option. And based on the metrics we collect, we keep adjusting the winning one. Choosing between 2 or more different options is a very general problem in a statistic. In our case, after some research, we decided to use the Thompson sampling methodology, which will allow us to split the difference between exploration and exploitation. While working on this approach, we have some considerations in design objective in mind. For example, a headline may only live on a homepage for a short period of time, so we need experiments to be able to finish in a reasonable amount of time. The clicks for a given headline may depend both on the headline itself and its position on the page, so we need the algorithm to be performant on a wide range of available traffic. To be able to accomplish all this on time, we make sure to collect certain metrics that will allow us to do exploration and exploitation of each variant in the experiment, such as sessions on the page and visitors' clicks. After the experiment concludes, this is what the publisher sees, an easy-to-digest chart with the winning variant. While building this tool, we face a couple of technical challenges. Let's get into them. To allow site editors to start running tests on their sites in real time, we have to serve the JavaScript that will allow them to interact with their headlines and images without impacting their page load time. At the same time, while an experiment is running, we have to constantly load the strategies that will tell the JavaScript with headline or image to serve. Also have to allow clients to upload images, and we have to serve the option as quickly as possible. Some key points we have to keep in mind when thinking about solutions are real-time test, caching, reliability, speed, image optimization, and users being around the globe. Now that we understand our challenges, let's get into the solutions we came up with and how Fastly help us to get there. First, to make the transmission of our content objects to our client more efficient, we are using Fastly Edge Cloud platform. With Fastly points of presence around the globe, we can guarantee the content will be delivered from a location close to our client's audience. We get instant purchase support to update the results of the test as they stream in. We are going to speak a little bit more about this in the next slide. To get a sense of how much content we have to transmit, in a month, for instance, we handle over 20 billion requests between CDN and Image Optimizer. In this diagram, you can see how Fastly Edge Cloud platform allows us to cache our content objects, and we can reduce the requests to our origin servers. At the same time, and being this the most important piece while running experiments, when a test is running and we are gathering clicks and session information, our servers are making the calculation on what needs to be shown on the page. That service outputs a JSON file with the headline and images to be served on a page. We call the JSON file a strategy. When our system computes the results, it purges Fastly CDN with a new strategy. That way, when the client side requests a strategy to be played for the audience on the page load, we can guarantee a freshly cached new strategy to be run on the site. You may ask, why does this need to be so fast? The reason behind it is that on a higher traffic site, an article may only be in the same slot for 15 minutes. We have to be able to run experiments fast enough to allow our clients to serve the best variant to their audience. Now, Adam is going to speak a little bit more about the challenges and solution of image testing in particular.
So a major problem we had was balancing the convenience of test creation with the creation of multiple images to allow visitors a seamless, bandwidth-efficient experience. Most pages will have multiple variants of an image that are served to a reader depending on their device type and their pixel density. However, it will be an incredibly complicated process to have clients upload numerous images where the only difference is the pixel density and clarity. The question was, how do we minimize developer and publisher drag when optimizing an image for multiple types of displays? Fastly's image optimization API gave us a clean, out-of-the-box solution to this problem. When a client creates an image test, we prompt them to upload one high-resolution image for each aspect ratio shown on the page. We then utilize Fastly's edge computing to generate and immediately cache multiple optimized images that will appear on their homepage, ensuring that visitors to the homepage will receive the image that's appropriate for their device. These replacement images, when served to a visitor, need to be loaded as quickly as possible. A delay of even half a second is unacceptable to many of our clients. Our clients run the gamut from small-town papers to international publishers. Some have 15 concurrent viewers, some over 200,000. We need a CDN provider that can scale to sudden changes in demand and serve content with efficiency. Again, Fastly's global points of presence and Edge Cloud platform are essential for us to replace images with confidence. Utilizing Fastly's tools has greatly accelerated our development process and increased our confidence in our products, and essential for a company that operates in such a high-traffic, low-latency environment. Thank you for taking the time to hear our use case. I hope it gives you some inspiration to make something great.